What if money could not be stolen? Not because it was protected by law, but because it was too heavy to move. Imagine a place where wealth is visible to everyone, yet guarded by no one. Far across the Pacific Ocean lies a small island called Yap. No banks, no vaults, no paper money. Instead, money here stood beside roads and homes. Giant stone discs carved from limestone, weighing tons. Anyone could see them. No one could take them. For centuries, this impossible system worked. Yap didn't just challenge the rules of money. It revealed a deeper truth. Money survives not because of force, but because of belief. The people of Yap called their money rai. Each rai was carved into a circular stone with a hole in the center, a reminder that long ago, people actually tried to move them. Some rai stones were small, others were taller than a human being. But value was never about size. It was about the story. Who carved the stone, how long it took, how far it traveled, and how dangerous that journey was. If lives were lost bringing Yap had no limestone of its own. To create money, islanders sailed over 400 kilometers to Palau. No engines, no maps, only wooden canoes and the stars. Storms destroyed boats. Men vanished into the ocean. And when that happened, the rai stone became more valuable. Loss increased worth. The ocean itself became part of the economy. Once a rai arrived on Yap, it stopped moving forever. Ownership changed, but the stone stayed exactly where it was. Everyone simply remembered who owned it. No contracts, no receipts, no banks, just collective memory. To steal one rai stone sank into the ocean during transport. It was never recovered, yet it remained money. Everyone knew it existed. Everyone agreed who owned it. So it stayed part of the economy. On Yap, belief was stronger than physical reality. Rai was never used for daily trade. It was used for moments that shape society. Marriage alliances, land ownership, political power, peace after conflict. Rai didn't move goods. It moved relationships. This was in the 19th century, Europeans arrived with iron tools. Stone carving became easier. More rai stones appeared. Scarcity disappeared. Inflation followed. Even the strangest money system in history could not escape economic laws. Colonial governments imposed taxes. Paper money replaced stone. Rai lost its economic power, but not its meaning. It became culture, identity, memory, a reminder that money has value, only because people agree it does. Today, money is digital, invisible numbers on screens, ownership without possession. In a strange way, we have returned to Yap, the island that once confused economists, now explains modern finance. On Yap, money could not be stolen, because it could not be moved. Wealth was shared knowledge, not hidden treasure. And that is the final lesson. Money is not gold, not paper, not stone. Money is belief. At first glance, Yap's stone money looks primitive, heavy, immobile, ancient. But look closer, and it begins to feel strangely familiar. Today, most money never moves either. It exists as numbers in databases. Ownership changes with a click. Value transfers without touch. You don't hold your wealth. You trust a system to remember it. That is exactly what Yap did. No physical exchange. No movement. Only agreement. Centuries before banks. Before computers. Before blockchain. Yap understood something modern society is still learning. Money does not need to move to function. In the end, the story of Yap is not about stone. It is about belief. Gold has no value without agreement. Paper is meaningless without trust. Digital money is nothing but electricity and code. And stone is just stone. What gives money power is not what it is made of, but what people believe about it. On Yap, this truth was visible. Wealth stood in the open, untouched, unstolen, because everyone agreed what it meant. And perhaps that is the greatest lesson of all. Civilizations do not run on money. They run on trust. Money is only the language we use to express it.